Hey everybody, hi. I know I just got off, right? But I don't have that much battery life left, right? I got like 27%. Okay, this is just gonna be an advertisement. I'm calling out for all authors to be on Authors Excerpt Sunday program. Okay, this is what I want to put out there. Hey, hi, how are you doing? Hey, Jazz Social. Okay, did I say that right? Hello. Okay. Authors Excerpt Sunday is about exposure. Exposure for authors. Okay, that's what this program is about. Authors Excerpt Sunday. Authors Excerpt Sunday is where I want to help you put yourself out there in media. Okay? So, this is what I do. I want to just sit down and explain this to you, right? Okay? Because I notice that, yes, you get that exposure, but, you get the exposure when you go after the opportunities, right? So I decided, yes, I'm an author. Okay? My book is entitled Coming to Loving Yourself by Sharice Johnson Moore. And I wanted to I wanted to open the door for other authors to get exposure about their books. Okay? Now, mine is through media. It could be it'll be a live interview done on Zoom, okay, which I can download that to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, my YouTube page, okay? Sharice Johnson Moore YouTube page, okay? I want to give an opportunity to other authors because it is so important that this was something God placed in my heart to do, in my spirit to do. To open an avenue for you never know who's watching you. Plus, you could take the video that we do the interview with, and you could take that and make that a promotional video. Did you know that? Promotional video. A lot of authors are doing it, promotional, where you got your name up there and you got a video put together of your books and where they can find your books and how they can go back. Promotional videos. That is something that's crucial now that authors are doing. They're creating promotional videos. So, I want to give you the exposure that you need for your book. For your book. Your book is a business, okay? Don't just say, "Oh, I wrote this book. Okay, I'm all right. Okay, it's gonna sit here on the shelf, and it's gonna automatically make me rich." That's not how I had to learn that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. You have to go after your opportunities. You can't just sit there and think it's gonna knock on the door and it's gonna come knocking on your door and the door gonna open and it's gonna be there. No. I'm not gonna say sometimes, all the time. All the time. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to go after your opportunities or make them yourself. Make them yourself where you go and you say, okay, you got plenty of people, you go out here and say, look, okay, I got this book. Okay, I'm did that, my book is about this and I'm this and that's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to put yourself out there. And when the opportunity comes to you and someone posts this, like I post all the time, okay, holding open interviews for Authors Excerpt Sunday, okay? I just want to put something out there for these authors. This is one thing I have noticed. Right? You give you put your name on the post, and you give me the email address. When I send you the email address, I get no response. Okay. Why is that? You are given an opportunity for exposure for your book because you never know who's looking at you, because you never know what filmmaker might want to turn your book into a movie. Okay? I've seen that done with a lot of authors where their books are turned into movies. And the more exposure you give yourself, the better, the greater the opportunity is for that to happen. Okay? And if someone wants to interview you and there's a fee behind it, and they explain the fee while they're charging you to do the interview, while they're charging you a fee to do an interview, it's called budget. You know, we got cameraman, or you might not have a cameraman, or the interview, or you're paying for the Zoom subscription, or the person is paying someone to stand behind the camera to make sure, you know, they have staff members to pay, or they have expenses to come out their pocket to pay a video editor to put it together, or that's very time consuming to sit and put a video together. It is time consuming, very time consuming. So think about all these reasons, think about these things, why people are charging you to do an interview. Or you go into, okay, and you want this exposure. You want exposure? Go after the exposure. Some don't charge, some do. Okay, I think I've talked about this topic before. Calling all authors for Authors Excerpt Sunday. Okay? I love giving authors exposure because that was something that was not, that I had no concept at first when I first came with my book. My book has been out since 2017. Okay? And 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, been 4 years, okay? So my thing is that I had to create a space. When I didn't have that space, I didn't have that, and I didn't have I didn't have that kind of income coming in. I made this space for myself and other authors, okay? My thing is that if you spend money on getting your nails and your feet done, you can spend money, or you go to the barber shop and get a haircut. Haircuts ain't cheap no more. Barber ain't cheap no more. Yeah, you might be bald headed, some of us bald headed, or we don't, we shave our own heads and things like that. But if you got to go buy ties, pants, suits, invest in take some of that money that you want to look good and go and do and pay these fees. Pay the fee to be on this person's broadcast, because it's a self-investment. It's an investment in your business. It's an investment in your book. It's an investment in the time that you took, that you took out time to write the book. Okay? You might took 4 years, you might took 6 months, you might took 9 months. You took out time to put your mind to write a book, right? So that's like time consuming. That's just like we got, that's called it's a product, right? So then you think about all these other business companies that you buy the makeup, you buy lipstick. Where do you think they had to turn around and spend their money for their inventory? Okay? Books, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Invest in yourself, authors. Invest in yourself, okay? because only you can promote you. Don't forget that. Only you can promote you. Okay? If you don't have an agent, you're on your own. But you got to do the work. You got to put in the work to get that money. You got to put in the work, you got to spend money, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't just write the book, let it sit there, marinate. Oh, I'll think about it, and look, you got time to go get your hair done, braided, weaved up, buy a new wig, buy some new dress shoes, for the men folk, buy new suits, whatever for your interviews. Invest in yourself. This is another investment. Okay, it's an investment in your creativity. Okay, I want to say thank you for everyone that might tune in or watch. Like I said, you might have missed this broadcast, but I got a podcast. Okay, so Sharice Johnson Moore podcast can be found on Anchor FM, Breaker, Google, Apple, Overcast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Pocket Cast. It can be found on all these networks. Also on Verbal too. It's on Verbal too. So you missed it. You can listen to this broadcast on my podcast. Okay. So I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Invest in yourselves and spend the money for your exposure, like you spend it for everything else. Okay. Love you. Bye bye.